everyone, I'm Anne-Marie Tiernan coming to you from Paris, host city of the 2024 Olympic Games. Throughout the Games, we want to give you a closer look at some of the amazing athletes that are representing Team USA. Take a look.
On your marks.
Do you have a statement to make today?
Live life and eat potatoes. Sha'Carri Richardson, track and field, Dallas, Texas.
Could you just hold your fingernails up for the camera there?
Oh, I can. Yes, I can.
Why are they important to you?
Like, I feel like I want to bring beauty to the track. I can be just as beautiful as I am right here, standing here, when I'm just, you know, living life just as well as when I'm handling my business.
Here comes Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri's done it. Sha'Carri Richardson has stunned the sprinting world.
It's still like slowly is sinking in, because when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, you are a world champion. You deserve that. You've worked for that.
The newly crowned women's 100 world champion.
Your Majesty?
Y'all is too cute. Y'all gonna make me get one of these in my house. I have to get one in my house. Oh, why don't I? Thank you.
My queen.
Thank you, my lovely.
What would you grant to your kingdom because you're queen?
I would say equal pay. There would be no poverty in my kingdom. There you go. That's what it would be.
Queen for life.
All right, Noah, there's a reason why we are here on a beautiful day in Paris, on the Seine River, and doing this interview. And it's because this is the exact same journey that U.S. athletes are going to make on the day of the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to allow you to take it a little bit early.
Oh,
How does
special
it feel,
access.
yeah, to be surrounded by such beauty and know that this is going to be your journey in summer 2024?
I'm pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. Just a beautiful scene as a whole. You know, we passed the Eiffel Tower just a little bit ago. It's exciting, you know, it gets you in the mood. It's like you're in Paris.
You know, when I think of Paris, I think of it as like an aspirational city. What are the words that kind of come to your mind when
Fashion
you're
Week.
here? Yes!
Always. It's like the first thing. Like, I love to see, you know, people's creative sides. I love to see how they view their own interpretation of what they want to wear and how they want to be seen.
Okay, so describe your fashion since we're on it.
I'd say it's very colorful. It's playful. It gives that energy of you want to be excitable and you want to try new things. It's flashy. Can't lie. It's a bit flashy. No, I'm a huge showman. I love to be around people. When there's a crowd and they're excited and they want to see something fast and they want to see something amazing, I will give it to them. It takes my performance at least 20% out.
You mentioned the goal of, you know, obviously beating the world record.
Yeah.
It is held by the one and only Usain Bolt.
It is.
But you had the opportunity to have a moment with him in Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah.
How would you describe that conversation?
The Olympics that I watched for the first time was in 2008. And watching Bolt break that world record.
Widening the margin, all by himself, across the line, Bolt, 19-3-1.
When we had that moment in Kingston, he came up to me and he told me to, you know, continue to be myself, bring that personality, bring the charisma.
We need a personality.
So hearing that from an athlete who has been to where I plan to go and has done it on the biggest stages, you know, that it's very nice to hear. It's almost a passing of the torch.
I love when it's not undercooked or overcooked. So this is beautiful. You have some nice caramel golden brown happening throughout. I love it warm. I'll eat it cold too, I'm not very picky, but if you do it warm with some butter or even olive oil, I know that's the more European way to do things, I could eat bread as a whole meal. So this to me is dinner. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, track and field, Dunellen, New Jersey.
Sydney McLaughlin is bringing it to Dalilah Muhammad. Muhammad's trying to hold on. McLaughlin on the inside to the line, and it's a world record again.
The most significant change in my life since Tokyo is getting married to my husband, Andre, which was May of 2022. I met Andre via Instagram when he slid in the DMs. I think what caught my attention was kind of just his page in general. He seemed very family-oriented, faith-oriented, and also loved football. It was actually before we even met in person. I feel like we had a connection. I was living in Los Angeles and he was living in Maryland, but we built our friendship on our faith. I was getting more serious about it and just had a lot of questions, and we actually started off our friendship doing Bible study together, where he would lead me through some of what I was curious about. So I feel like that's the foundation of our relationship. Whether he's right or I'm right, we can always come back to, you know, what's right, and it's really just a beautiful center point for us in our marriage.
When I give you the go, you're going to say anything you want, and then you can clap it shut. Whenever you're ready, Katie.
Anything I want.
Would you describe yourself as a late bloomer?
Yes. I was very awkward in middle school. I had braces 3 times from 5th grade until junior year. I was awkward, I was obnoxious, I had a lot of energy I didn't know what to do with, so I still don't, but you know, we grow into it a little bit.
She is now an Olympic champion, and the party is just getting started in Ohio.
My name is Katie Moon. I am the Olympic champion in the pole vault, and I am from Cleveland, Ohio.
After winning the Olympic gold medal in Tokyo, backs that up, becoming the 4th Olympic champion who is a world champion.
You've been on the top of the podium. When you're up there, what are you thinking about?
My dad passed away when I was 16, and I always think about him.
She taps the inside of one of her track spikes in honor of her late father.
He was the perfect girl dad because he was supportive in every sense. He found my club that I grew up going to for pole vault. He would take me to everything and sit there and listen to what the coaches were telling me, and then he would just regurgitate the information back. It was really fun because it was our thing without it feeling like it was his thing. It was like it became our thing together.
I can play the tuba and the cello.
Come on.
Yeah. No way! Okay. I'm a little rusty. Please take this away.
That was beautiful.
I'm Gabby Thomas. I'm in track and field, and I'm from Austin, Texas. I was always trying to be the best student, and I didn't give up. I always wanted to figure it out.
Gabby Thomas has a shot at a medal as well.
From Harvard to a bronze medal at the Olympic Games, and she ran the race of a lifetime.
People don't think that we know how to have fun. They think we're a bunch of nerds on campus, but I think that Harvard might have the most fun and outgoing party people.
And what'd you study there?
I studied neurobiology and a minor in global health and health policy and a citation in French.
Recently celebrated another graduation, getting her master's from the University of Texas. I just don't understand how she does it all.
I believe that I can do anything that I set my mind to.
Here comes Gabby Thomas, 21:59. That is a new world lead.
You're going to be in front of millions of people in Paris. What do you hope they see in you?
I hope they see a really hard worker, someone who's not afraid to go in the big arena and challenge themselves. Paris Olympic Games.
The homegrown Ryan Crouser.
He knew it immediately. It almost went out of the sector. What?
I am Ryan Crouser. I throw the shot put, and I'm originally from Boring, Oregon.
76 feet, 8 1/4 inches. World record by Ryan Crouser, the kid from Boring, Oregon, not boring any longer.
A lot of people think I'm just using it as an adjective, as saying that Oregon is boring. It was a great place to grow up. I love my time there.
Were you a big kid growing up?
I was tall and skinny. When I graduated high school, I was 6'7", 220 at my heaviest, I would say. So I didn't fill out really until my later years of college. My best squat is 725, back squat. I really like front squat as well. I've hit a 550 front squat. I'm not outstandingly strong by any means. I think the mental side for me is definitely my strongest attribute. I'm actually relatively on the weaker side compared to the strong guys.
Let's see what he can do to close out the day. Ryan Crouser.
Oh, man.
And the family celebrating at home in Oregon. The two-time Olympic gold medalist.
The thing that surprises you the most when you actually get the medal is that it's heavy. And this thing, it weighs a chunk. It's over a pound. And so they put that on your neck and it's like, whoa, that weighs a lot more than you're expecting. The weight of the gold is always the #1 thing that surprises you on the podium.
I like to listen to movie scores. Sometimes before my races and sometimes before a workout. Most specifically, the Interstellar soundtrack. You walk out, you're on the track, all my senses get heightened. I smell better, I see better. The gun goes off, and that's where the magic starts.
What we just saw, we might never see again.
A colossal performance for Rai Benjamin. Silver medal at his first Olympic Games. Incredible.
Rai Benjamin here, men's track and field. I run the 400 hurdles, and I'm from Mount Vernon, New York.
His family are watching on. There they are.
Who's your shiro?
Ooh, of course there's my mom, who has been there every step of the way. One thing I'll say about my mom is I'm a sneakerhead, and she never wanted to buy me a pair of sneakers. If I wanted a new pair of spikes, she would spend $200 on a new pair of spikes and not Jordans for me. So thank you, Mom, appreciate that. But yeah, no, I do have a lot of sneakers though. I have a whole room dedicated to shoes. I mostly collect ones because those are my favorite pairs, but I have a lot of threes, I have a lot of fours. I don't have any 5s.
I have a few 6s, 1 pair of 7s. No 8s, 2 pairs of 9s, no 10s, no 11s, no 12s, no 13s.
But I have the 14s, which is the most slept on shoe that Jordan has released. Man, there's a lot of them.
Live coverage of your Indiana Olympians here in Paris.
Every day on WTHR Channel 13, your Olympic station.